Uncharted. Great to see. How we doing, Birdie? Hope you're well, buddy. Yeah, I'm just playing some old school Tomb Raider for the laugh, right? Done enough with Resident Evil and survival horror for a little while. Excuse me. Yeah. Now we're doing retro polygons. How we doing? All right. Yeah, I've smashed through those games pretty quick, really. Hope you're doing well too, by the way. Yeah, I've had enough of survival horror for a little while, so we're gonna play some Tomb Raider. And like I said last night, I've never completed Tomb Raider one. Sorry, not no. I've completed one. I've never completed Tomb Raider 2 or 3 ever without cheating. So we're going to give it a go eventually to try and do them once. See, for me, I wasn't a massive fan of Tomb Raider 2. I think that's mostly just because the sheer amount of human enemies. But if I give it another go, at least I'll have a fresher perspective on it, if that's the right word. Yeah, the levels in it are great. I remember loving Venice. I remember loving that. Oh, crap, forgot about the bloody swords on the way back. Yeah, Tomb Raider 1, stone cold classic, right? But yeah, I'm keen to get to play 2 again, just to get a better perspective on it. Like I say, I didn't enjoy it as much back in the day, purely because of the sheer amount of enemies, human enemies, should I say? But we'll give it another go. Same as 3. Never complete a 3 without cheating. I always use the level skip or infinite weapons or whatever. Are you joking? Oh, there we go. One room done. There's another one here, is it? Yeah, quick save because the lightning always kills me in here. Yeah, 3 is mad hard in places and the original with the limited save remastered is much easier. Yeah, for sure. Tomb Raider 3, I think they made it on purpose to the way they did to sell guides, which is daft. But that's just how the 90s were, weren't they? Instant traps. I remember Tomb Raider 3, the first level, being ridiculously hard. For even, like as far as first levels go, at least, anyway. games were all the rage in the 90s. Oh yeah, for sure. In a bit. Yeah, the 90s were a wild time, right? Especially with Tomb Raider games, with what they did with Lara Croft as a like the advertising revenue they earned just from it. It's ridiculous. Classic rollerball. Yeah, there's a few of them in this one. I think there's quite a few daft ones later on in the game as well. I forget the name of the level. The Mines, I think it is. One of those. There's so many on there, it's insane. Damn it, I didn't mean to come down here. Atlas, so I need to go. Whoa. Give me in the camera out there. Alright, now I've got to get down. Some some Lara Cochrane. How are we doing, KFC? Hope we're doing well. Right. Oh, this is the annoying bit. I've got to deal with animals and this Pierre dude. sec, I'll get that comment in a sec. Bear with me. Alright, next way down. Doing good, Wayne? Yourself? You know, yeah, I'm grand, me, mate. Just having a nice bit of chill time, playing some Tomb Raider. Yeah, this the game, I'll be honest, the game doesn't hold up as well if you play it on a PS1. It's just that this is the remaster, so yes, it's the original PS1 graphic, but if I put it on the if I was to put it on a PS1 and play it, it's a lot like slower gameplay, and it's not as crisp. Even though this does look blocky, it's a lot more crisper than what the original PS1 version is, because this is the remake or the remaster look. So there you go. There's the modern graphics. So there's Lara Croft in modern graphics, and there she is in the older style. I prefer playing in the older style. Yeah, no wrong with that, mate. I know where I missed that pickup. Damn it, it was a small medipack on that bloody bit I climbed up before. That'd be right. We'll not have to complete in every single aspect anyway. Right, where am I? Right, quick save here, because it's a new level. Kill this crocodilian. A little similar, yeah. I think most of those games back in the day, they used the similar font though, really, didn't they? Apologies about the noise, just my phone going off. Well, I didn't need to come this way. Matrix car. Well, how come you keep calling her Lara Cockrod? Don't think there's anything up here, if I remember rightly. Yeah, there's nothing here. I remember this level, because I'm pretty sure this is called the Colosseum, if I remember rightly. I love this level, especially when you get into the Colosseum itself. It's my first Polygon crush. I think most people who were around in the early days of Tomb Raider were pretty much in the same vein there, to be honest with you. And Polygon Acid does things to me. Oh dear me. Hang on, let's see if we can get it to happen. Oh, hang on. There we go. Is that doing it for you, Caleb? Boom, 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 boom. I'm sorry, I probably shouldn't have done that. There was two young scruffs and I remember from my older mates. Oh, going nice. Screech. Yeah, I was never like that with Tomb Raider myself, but I remember loving the game. And obviously the character was cool nonetheless, but I was never one of those perving over a video game character types, if I'm honest. Right, where is it? There's a secret over there, so I've got to remember which block I can jump on. I think it was a Pamela Anderson game. Yeah, VIP. PS1 and PS2, that is. I've actually got it on the PS1 anyway. I don't think I'm going to make this jump. I think I've messed it up, so I've got it. Ideal. Right, let's just figure the way back across now. Can I get up on that one? No. I'm going to get over there. Alright, quick save, because this is a tricky ass jump at times. There we go. Can I get on that one? Yes. Excuse me. Be sure to see get not wet, just you know, playing the game, innit? How are we doing anyway, Raider of the Cosmos? Hope you're well. The only thing about PA is that she freaks me out. I worry that the skin might start boiling like touching for too long. Oh dear me. I've got some tissue at the side of me because I think I'm coming down with a cold, which is just glorious. Hang on. You've seen there's an update regarding the remasters coming out tomorrow. What, a patch for one and what for this one? 1, 2, and 3? I didn't know they were doing any more updates. I thought that it was done. It'd be nice if they added like they did in the 4, 5, 6 remastered collection, where it can run in 60 frames a second even in old graphics. This version doesn't have that, whereas 4, 5, 6 does for some reason. So it'd be nice if they could do that. But is that when the update is tomorrow, is it? New costumes I'm not particularly bothered for, because Tomb Raider clothing is just Tomb Raider clothing, isn't it? Probably the sound is reminding me of whatever I smell. The brightness. It was still kind of dark to see. I mean, in the remaster graphics, it is what it is, isn't it? Really, but I still love the old graphics. That'll do me. Yeah, I agree. Turning up the brightness completely ruins it, doesn't it? I mean, this one's not got lighting, as you can see. Obviously, in number 2, there's lighting coming through like cracks. Sorry, in the HD graphics, they make lighting like with cracks and stuff. But this one, the lighting's baked in, so look, there's no light flash from the gun. Whereas in this, you get flash from the gun. So it does kind of change it a bit more than I'd like. Give me the old graphics any day. Let's get a better monitor. It's too dark to see. Yeah, there's no point. Julia Retro Gamer. No, I just prefer the old graphics. I mean, I'm stuck in 90s anyway. That's just how I am. Alright, is it down there? I can't really see. Oh yeah, I know where I am now. I don't really need to open this, but we'll do it anyway. That's why I can't get him to play. KFC, Caleb, however you prefer to be called, mate. I cannot stand Grand Theft Auto. I really can't. You've got no chance. Apart from the originals, you're not going to get me playing Grand Theft Auto no matter what you say. But yeah, there's no wrong with being stuck in 90s. Great music, great games. Oh, that's what you meant by it, yeah. Yeah, no, I can't justify playing it, GTA. It's just not for me at all. Come on, you. Must be having you. One way to lure them over here is this, because I remember the coding of the game. They're attracted to like your shadow rather than you as the main thing. Coding quirks and all that jazz. Right. Yeah, it's down, innit? Nothing else to do up here until afterwards. Oh no. I need to go down the door, not down here. Through there. There's another one. There he is. One of the games playing Myth 2 Sold by Ice Magazine. I've not heard of that game, mate. What console's that on? Or is it, I assume that's PC, right? G5 sucks anyway. Yeah, I'm just not into it. Not missed out on much, have I not? I'm at PC. Right, well, got my arse kicked a little bit there, so we're going to get some of that on there. Yeah, I know a lot of people do love GTA, don't they? Hence why it still sells even today. But I'm not one of them. Right, I remember this ridiculous bit of puzzle work in here, right? You've got to pull a switch up round that corner there, then run into there. I think I have to pull the switch in there first, and then you have to come back and time all this nonsense. Let's just go for it. Oh no, I've cocked it up. Yep, cocked it up. Right, let's try that again. Super Minecraft. Yeah, this is. Oh God, what? Oh, it's this thing. I have to run in there, pull the switch, then run back out. There we go. That's the tricky bit done. to be fast legs. Oh yeah, that bit can be quite difficult if you're not sure what you're doing. That's it, birdie. The world would be a boring place if we all liked the same thing. Oh yeah, yeah. GTA 5 still bloody sells ridiculous amount of copies, doesn't it? Even now, what, 13 years later? Never really GTA. More a fan of the classic Saints Row game. See, I know a lot of people loved Saints Row, right? Never played Saints Row 1 or 2, so I can't comment. I played Saints Row 3 and I never got the hype. I mean, slapping people with that big dildo was funny, don't get me wrong, but I still never really got the hype with it. Right, what's the name? Saints Row 1 or 2 are the best. Right. See, that's the thing. I've not played either of those. So obviously, with that in mind, I can't comment on the validity of whether the game's much cop or not, if you know what I mean. I just never got what the fuss was all about after playing the third one. Which, don't get me wrong, it had its fun points and it was a good alternative to GTA, but it was a bit over the top for my liking. That's probably the easiest way I can describe how I feel about it. Right, so that's that done. Not there. I don't think I can get in there yet. No, can't get in there yet. Can't remember what I've got to do next. I remember now. I've got to drop back down and go to the far left-hand side of the arena. Quick save. Right, I remember this bit. Dead. I didn't do it. You have to run and get up there. My bad. I was a bit too slow. Nope, I died again. Oh no, I didn't. I thought I died then. I thought it was an eternal black hole. Oh, my bad. You can see why I thought that though. Look at it. It's an eternal black hole. This way now. Sure, Pierre comes out again. See you later, Pierre. Right, quick save again. So this bit is timing based, and I remember it being a git if you got it wrong. Yeah, I got it wrong. The door didn't open for some reason. Let's try that again. Damn it, I've probably cocked it up here. No, no, we're in just. That was close. Right, quick save because I can't remember this bit. Cannot remember. Back the way we came. Right, I'm going to try. There's a little jump you can do here, but I can never seem to land it. So I'm going to try. Yes, first time. First time I've ever done it. I'm impressed with myself there. Ta-da! Level complete.
No.
Damn it. Balls to that one, I missed it. Sure, it's this way to get in. Yeah, up there. Crap. Failed again. Yeah, no worries, mate. Thanks for dropping in, Birdie. Enjoy the rest of your day, bud. I'll be on again later with Future Cop LAPD, I think. That's tonight's game, I believe. Up, up, down, down, up. You went to have lunch? Yeah, no worries. I mean, you don't need to let me know about these things. Just go for it. It's fine. Don't worry. What did you have for lunch then? Sure, one of these had an item behind it. Obviously not. Oh, you want to know? Well, yeah, I wouldn't ask otherwise, would I? Chicken wings and potatoes. Nice. Making me hungry now. Might have to get some food in a bit, I think. Although I've already eaten today, so that might just be a bit greedy on my part now. Where are the monkeys? Ah, don't worry about those monkeys. They're already dealt with. I thought there was an item in here. Maybe not. On the other side then. When did you start streaming and why was I not notified? I can't speak for the notifications, buddy, but I don't know. Oh, almost an hour, is it? I didn't even realise it was that long. Yeah, no idea why notifications don't work for YouTube sometimes. I mean, you're not the first to say. But how are we doing anyway, Daniel? You doing well? I've just seen you on. How long have you been live? About an hour I've been on, apparently. I didn't even realise. But yeah, you're not the first to ask that question. But how are we doing, Dale? Hope you're well. Always get your notifications. Gaming collectible to you. Well, I honestly don't know why. You might have notifications turned off, Daniel, or I don't know. I'm good, thanks. I've got a 6-hour slow cooker chili con carne on the go. Nice. I love a good slow cooker chili con carne. You might have to ping me your address. I'm going to come over for some food, mate. It's been a while since I've had something like that, to be fair. Best thing about slow cookers, what I find, is obviously it slowly cooks your food so you can bugger off and do what you want while it does it, but it makes your house smell beautiful. Like the smell just pings around your whole house, and I love slow cookers for that reason. My mate just doing a workout, so gonna put me on the TV. You're gonna sweat while listening to my Yorkshire tones, are you? I love it. That's so good. That is. Right, is this one I have to slide down backwards? I can never remember these. Some of these you have to slide down backwards. No, unnecessary. My eyes are watering from the chili powder. Oh no! So you've got that to contend with for 6 hours. That's amazing, I'm not gonna lie. Right, there's bits here, there's traps here. I always forget where. Not here. Right, okay. Just made some coffee ice cream. Been busy. Busy being in the kitchen. Coffee ice cream. Oh, you're gonna have to send me your address, mate. I love coffee ice cream. Teasing me with your chili, your slow cooked chili and your coffee ice cream. Sounds good though. Not jealous at all. Instead, I'm just playing games. Should really be making some constructive use of my time. Alright, this is the bit I always fall down there for some reason. What, where are you at? There it is. Come on, little lion. Alright, let's just go down and fight him properly. Hang on, mate. I'll catch up to that comment. Just give me 2 seconds. Oh, Peter Parker strikes again. How are we doing, Spider-Man? Yeah, Spider-Man guy. Sorry, I was reading your name wrong then, but yeah, we're doing Spider-Man. Hope you're well. Flinging them webs around New York, I hope. Save the day by first back, guys. Ideal. Thank you for dropping in, though. Alright, what's this door over here? Is down, down, up, down, up. Down, down, up, down, up. Down, down, up. So, up, down, down. What? Oh, is it the other way? Up, down. My bad. It's. I've finished. I've completed that level, mate. It was the first one I saved. I swear I saved it on last night when I was playing this, and then obviously the first one on stream today. And that's the one you said it always gives you like a fear of heights, right? That's better. Death spikes are never a good one though, but we'll save. Yeah, I'll have to watch it. Watch it back later. Yeah, it was the first one right at the beginning of the stream, so it's only like the first 20 minutes or so of the stream is that level. Right, I hate this one. This is like my least favorite puzzle in the game. God damn it. Try again. I knew I should have saved it after I'd pulled this switch to save me pulling this stupid block again. One sec, folks. I'll just let me cross this and then I'll catch up to these comments. Let me get across here and I will catch up, I promise. Oh, God. Fucking Jesus. I thought you were going to push me off the bloody back into the spikes then. Right. Sorry, one sec, I'll catch up now. People go mad in today's new games about adding DEI at 30 ago we allowed, but that's it, Johnny. You know, now it's all forced stuff because, I don't know, toxic masculinity and all that jazz, innit? I'd rather not get into politics all in all, but yeah, I agree, man. It's just stupid. I mean, Lara Croft was like the badass back in the 90s. We don't need modern day DEI, do we? But anyways, would you say CRTVs are easy or hard to find now? It depends where you look, in all honesty, Spider-Man. Um, I found mine fairly quickly and easily without very little trying. I just put a post on Facebook in the area group and just like, has anybody got an old big box TV? Because some people don't know what CRT TVs are. So I just put, has anyone got a big old, a big box TV? And I had like 10 people go, yeah, I've got this one, I've got that one. And I've got 4 now after doing that. Would you ever consider doing a competitive stream with some of your viewers or fans? I would actually, Dan. It depends. I mean, I'm open to ideas for these sort of things, in all honesty, Daniel. So if anybody wants to do that sort of thing, put some ideas forward, and I'd be up for doing it. I mean, I'm not against it at all, should I say? I hate politics. It hurts my brain. Yeah, you and me both, mate. I try to stay away from the BS of politics. It's never good to get involved in, really, is it? In all honesty, or I've never found it is. Right, that's that bit done. Where's the door to get out of here? There it is. Gran Turismo 7 or Golf. I'm open to either of those, Daniel. I haven't played Gran Turismo 7 for a long time, and I've got rid of my steering wheel. I used to have a full steering rig when I played GT7, so it'd just be controller now. But Golf, I think there's that new one. What's on PS Plus at the minute? That's free. 2K25, is it? I haven't played a golf game though for a while either. I think it was 2K21 was the last golf game I played, but I'm more than open to it. Honestly, I'd be pretty keen to partake in something like that, in all honesty. Wrong way. Right, hang on. Not that way. This way. Right, drop a save here. I always fail at this one. So there we go, died. Always fail at that one. Come on. Go away, wherever you are. Oh, come on. Sorry about that. My phone put me off. Bear with me. Come on. Go away. Stop ringing me. Right. Let's get back to it. Apologies about that. How many times can I kill Lara Croft in 5 minutes, right? Yeah, honestly, Daniel, I'm well open for anything like that. For God's sake, I'll just have to. I mean, do you play Gran Turismo 7 on controller or steering wheel? Oh, for God's sake. See what I mean? I can never get through this. This is the bit that always screws me over the most. Right, we're through. Ideal. I've only got to get back. Do you think eBay is a good or bad place to get CRT or business to? Yeah, CRT is... The problem with buying them off eBay is you've got people that know what they are and what they're worth. So you've got to contend with that. But whereas if you get it off of, like I did, I just put a post on Facebook Marketplace. Because some people don't, I've said it loads of times to people, I've got CRT TV. And they'll be like, what's a CRT TV? So you've got to bear that in mind. But if you put a post on Facebook, has anybody got an old CRT / big box TV? There'll always be someone that's clearing out an house and they found one in a loft or something. And you might be able to pick them up for a damn sight cheaper. I've died again. Than you would on eBay. Because, like I say, on eBay, people know what they've got and they know what they're selling. So, I don't know. It just depends how you want to go with it, really. If you want to try and get one cheaper or pay more. But then eBay, you won't be able to get it sent to you. You'd have to drive, potentially, to go and collect it. And that depends how far you're willing to go. Oh, we're joking, right? Dying again. There's got to be a method to doing this. Yes. Are you serious? just swan dive over the top of it. I have a wheel, but in all honesty, my lap times are better more consistent controllers, and my preference is controller. Well, if you're cool with doing controller, mate, I'm up for doing some Gran Turismo. I'll have to just get it downloaded to my system again, but yeah, I'm up for doing some Gran Turismo again. It's been a while, so you'd have to let me brush up on my skills. I mean, I platinumed that game, God, about 3 years ago now, and I haven't really played it since. I think I put like 500-600 hours into GT7 and then just gave up on it. But yeah, I'd be keen to do some online racing, mate. I'm down for that. Which golf game did you have in mind? Because I do have Rory McIlroy on the PS4, and then there's just the new one that's on PlayStation Plus. I haven't got any other physical golf games in my collection. Let's turn to gold. I do it every time I get here. $2K21, 2K. So if you've got 2K25, it's free on the PS Plus monthly games thing at the minute, 25. I'll download it. I'll set my PlayStation to download it overnight and then give it a go, get some practice in, and yeah, we can probably have a go at that of a weekend or something if you're free. I'm up for that. Respect from South Korea. Happen to bump into this channel. Collecting all Pal PS1 title is no joke. Hope you find good deals. Hi Jay, thank you for joining from South Korea. Yeah, it's a challenge collecting PS1 games. I'll tell you that for now. Especially the expense of it. That's probably the hardest part with it, really. Because some games that are rare, they are available in some respects, but yeah, it's just the financial side of it, which is a bloody challenge. Well, thank you for dropping in, though, Jay. There you go, Daniel. Yes, honestly, I'm up for it. I used to be good at the golf games, but I haven't played, like I say, any for a few years. I'm in Scotland, so collect pals. Yes, you do, Spider-Man. How many have you got, Spider-Man? Are you collecting PS1? I'm not. My brain's a little hazy today. Down, up, 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 down. Right, so that's easy to solve. Down, up, 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 down. Right, so it's straightforward, that one. You play a complete. I have. I've never played the second one. Well, I have, but only as far as testing it is concerned when I got it. I remember playing and completing the first one back in the day, and I remember it being frigging difficult and all. But I'm keen to play the second one. Hang on, let me just catch up here. Only have 20 PS1 games, around 250 for 2 PS2 and 90 for PS3. There's no joke that, mate. I mean, you've got a hell of a lot more PS2 than me, that's for damn sure. I mean, I've got no nostalgia or love for that console, so I don't know. It's just not been one that's took my fancy, if you know what I mean, for PS2. I think I've got near enough all but 3 games of what I want, and then I'm done with PS2. Yeah. Zero interest in golf, but I love. See, that's the thing for me, mate. I'm terrible at golf in like actually playing it in the real world. I suck at it, and I don't like watching it on TV. So I've got zero interest in that degree. But the video games, love them. Tiger Woods 2007 on the PS3 is my most played sports game ever. I had like 2,000 hours in that game playing with some people that I met playing online, and we used to just play a game mode called Skins, and there'd be four of us that I'd just play that every single day, all day, every day. Bear with me, my phone's making stupid noises again. Yes, it was never played second one. Well, I can probably play it on a stream or something sometime. I'm open to suggestions. Golf balls must make ridiculous sounds on everybody's golf. See, that's the thing is, as a sport, it's a little bit monotonous, right? But when you're actually involved in it, playing it on a game or something, it's a lot more fun. Like, I don't ask me why, right? I mean, I've never been against it, but lately I've got really into snooker. Lately, I never used to be into snooker. It used to be something I'd have on at night in the background just so I could fall asleep. There's something therapeutic about that little clicking of balls and stuff. But now I'm proper into it. I've been watching loads of it on YouTube. I've even got three snooker games on PlayStation. Yeah, getting into snooker. Is that an age thing? I've missed two pickups. I can't think where the bloody hell I missed them. Don't matter, I don't want them all anyway. Now, this is the level that confused every bugger. Where's the switch? Oh, where's the bloody switch? Oh no, you have to jump behind it and go through it. My bad. God damn it, I was supposed to push it, not pull it. PS1, Holy Grail. Jesus, no, that's a good question, Johnny. I had originally it was just Cindy's Fashion World because it's the rarest PlayStation game. That's purely it. But after that, it would probably be my newest addition to my collection that arrived yesterday, Clock Tower. Woo! I couldn't believe that arriving. Excellent condition. So yeah, I'd probably say that because it's actually a good game as well. But yeah, I don't really, I don't know. I don't really have any more in that degree. There's loads more games I want, but to call it like a Grail piece, I wouldn't really say that. It was just Cindy's Fashion World purely based on its rarity. Yeah, the music, right? I've just been sat here listening to it and vibing with it. Fun fact as well, if you want to listen to the soundtrack, obviously you can do it on YouTube these days, but back in the day, if you wanted to listen to it, you put the game disc in a CD player, and you could listen to the soundtrack that way. I do occasionally Spider-Man, not really all that much of a movie guy, if I'm honest. Used to be, but not so much these days. I get bored. I mean, it probably sounds counterintuitive because I'm basically just sat here twiddling sticks and buttons, but yeah, I just get bored sometimes of like movies and such. I think the last thing I watched, I sat and watched Vikings again, and that was about a month or so ago now. Yeah, I'm not really one for movies and such, man. I'm currently trying to turn my calf muscle. So gaming while watching this, ideal. Not the tearing your calf muscle part. Like, how the hell did you manage to do that? That's no. Um, it's not like it's a simple bloody injury, that is it? It's a proper injury. Come on, Pierre. I know you're underneath me, mate. Come down and play. Off you pop. Right, now this. Right, bear with me. Drop a little save here. This, you've got to do like some little jump to land on that. Oh, first time charm! That's actually quite a difficult place to get to. Can't believe I did that first time. I love the fact that you could listen to the music from PS1 disc. It was like a naughty secret. Yeah, I first found that out. A friend of mine told me, and he used the original Grand Theft Auto game um, as a demo to show me, and it's got that the soundtrack, the theme tune to it, and I think that's like number one. And I couldn't believe it. I was amazed just at the fact that you can play the music. And I think on the Tomb Raider games, if you go past the individual musical scores, you can play all the actual in-game sound effects as well. So there's all the Lara going, uh, all those sort of noises and stuff. It's so weird. Funny nonetheless, though. Oh God, crocodiles down here. Not far run across the road. Is he? In front. No, I'm 42, mate, and I feel you on that one. I hurt myself just by looking at exercise equipment. So you ain't getting me doing much in the way of exercise. My favourites were Wipeout games and Vibram soundtracks. Yeah, Vibram's a great game. A lot of people don't understand the mean, like the basis of it because it's the game's levels are made via your CDs that you put in it. Same as I think it's Monster Rancher, is it? Where you put music CDs in it and stuff, and it generates different enemies or monsters or whatever based on the music you put in it. I'm not quite sure how that would entail with, say, putting a Slipknot CD in, but yeah, VibRibbon's cool for how it changes the levels based on the CDs you put in. They don't make games like that anymore, do they? Or music. If anyone remembers the game, the music game, God, I used to love creating soundtracks in that. I wasn't very good, but still gave it a go nonetheless. For 25, I'm one of the younger subscribers of yours here. Hey, no ages. There's no restrictions on age, mate. I mean, I don't know how. Obviously, PlayStation probably won't have the same nostalgia to you as it does with some of the us older guys, but don't let that stop you, mate. Age is nothing, is it? It's just a number half the time. Right. Jump. I think that's how you get that. Yep, like that. Take some health off. Nice one. Oh, so Johnny, when you pops your leg, were you just running across a road? Were you like laid in a heap on the floor, just feeling sorry for yourself when it happened? I know I would be, 100%. I'd probably be crying with embarrassment as well. That's just me, like 47 on April Fool's Day. Oof, 47, mate. You've got 5 years on me, so I'm okay for a little bit longer. Don't tell me something like that. You're injuring yourself lifting exercise equipment. It's good. I'm good. Dale, honestly, I can't do exercise. Well, I can. I have to be limited. I've got physical restrictions with my body anyway, so I can't do a lot of like lifting weights and running and stuff. I can't do running at all. My tits just bounce all over the place, so try not to do that. It's not a pretty sight. I bought VibRibbon around the time of release, pre-owned for 99. They mistakenly gave me 2 copies of the manual. Yeah, man, that's amazing because it's quite a pricey game, VibRibbon now, and it's about 100 quid, I think, on average. I've seen it on CEX at least. 2 copies of the manual. That's amazing. I was off to Corey's to buy a PS Portal. I had to ring my sister to get a lift out. Oh, Johnny, please tell me you at least got your PS Portal, right? Because if you didn't get your PS Portal and injured yourself, that's just 2 bad hits in a one, isn't it? Oh God, I've come down here. I feel like I've meant to have pulled a switch somewhere. Oh, hang on, there's a dude in here. I've got to just. Oh no, he's not here yet. Hang on. I made it to the middle of the road and was stuck on the white lines in agony. I had to hop the rest and run my sister for a lift. Oh, mate, there's no worse, is there? And I bet people driving past didn't even think to stop and help you. Just the world we live in, right? Also, were you born in 83? 1983 was my birth year. It feels like a lifetime ago. Well, technically it was, wasn't it, really? But yeah, I still remember the bloody 90s like they were yesterday, so yeah. I don't know what else to say in that regard. Uh, I don't run anyway. I don't need to. I'm 6 foot and weigh 12 stone. Jesus, I'm just shy of 6 foot, and I weigh probably put zero on end, 120 stone. I don't know why I weigh. I know I'm quite weighty. That's as much as I can say. Right, I feel like I'm missing something here. No, I'm not. Oh, how far back did I save? Oh, only there. I'm okay then. If that's not a reminder to save your game often, I don't know what is. Never played Litter Boy. How we doing, Legendary Ring? Hope you're well, by the way. No, um, I don't recall that ever coming out in the UK, unfortunately. I've never even heard of it. Wish I was. Don't we all? I don't think I've been 12 stone since I was in my 20s. Oh, I fell again. Oh, finally, I didn't die though. That's all right. And let's go again. Oh, to be young again. Honestly, I say it quite a lot. If someone ever invents the ability to go back in time, I'd go back to the 90s just for 1 week, just to tell myself, my younger self, to do things differently. Let's say, never sell your PlayStation games because they're going to be worth ridiculous money in future. Oh my God, I need to concentrate. I'm not paying enough attention. Hang on, sorry. Let me just get on there. Where's that rat? Where's that rat? Oh, only available on demo. Oh, was it one of those um, games that came on the official PlayStation Magazine demo, where they were Net Neurose games that people made themselves with the Net Neurose system? Because if that's the case, I'm getting one of those soon, a Net Neurose system. Quite rare by today's standards, them things. During COVID 18. I'm happy I've lost that. Well, that's a bonus, mate. I mean, Jesus. I put loads of fucking weight on during COVID. Right, we're gonna do this now. It's just a simple jump. Ah, so if it's yeah, I've never played it, but I played some of those Net Neurose demo games, but not all of them. But I'm getting a Net Neurose PS1 soon, probably within the next 6 months, I'd imagine, because I've got it saved. But yeah, those things, those games on there are ridiculously fun. Right, let's get this key. Let's get rid of Pierre again because he shows his ugly face. See you later, Pierre. Dirty Sanchez. Oh, bloody hell. Of course I did. I used to love that show. It was a few years ago. I think they only did like 4 seasons of Dirty Sanchez, didn't they? But yeah, 90s and 2000s were definitely the fun years, by the way. I remember the one on Dirty Sanchez where they get a U-nail and a plank of wood, and he puts his cock on the plank of wood, and they slap a U-nail around it, and he can't get it off. That bit makes me laugh because a friend of mine tried to do that, and he actually put the nail through his old chap. Let's just say, oh, it made me laugh so much. The show that is, not my mate putting a hole in his pee-pee. That wasn't funny. Oh, there's another way there. Can't go anywhere that way. Richard and Pancho. Yeah, they were brilliant. Them two. Them two. Wonder what them guys are doing with themselves these days. Right, I can't remember what I'm supposed to do here. How many keys do I have? The silver key. Where does the silver key work? Is it up there I need to go? Oh, the silver key works over there, doesn't it? Hang on. Richard has a YouTube channel, does he? Can't say I knew that, but I don't tend to like search for stuff on YouTube. I've got like a select section of YouTube that I use, but it's always like recommendations or because you've watched this, you know. I never thought to search any of them on there. I'd imagine they've all bloody got kids and sorted their heads out by now, right? Crystals, can you imagine if today they'll be crying their eyes out? Oh yeah, the crystal save system on this. It's actually not that bad. I recently played through the original PS1 version of this, probably about, I don't know, about 4 months ago, around Christmas time, I think it was. And I completed it perfectly well, but that's because I know the game. But yeah, modern age games with save crystals, people would lose their mind, wouldn't they? Are we doing anyway, 1984? Hope you well. Right, I'm confused now. I can't remember where I'm supposed to go. I feel like there's a gate over there or something. Right, let's just get out of the water again and evaluate the sitch. Ideal. Glad to hear you good. Right, so the aim of the game here is to get in there, I think. I'm sure I'm missing something. Before I start climbing up there, I'm going to go back this way and see if I missed something through there. I'm sure I did. No, it's a dead end. There's nothing here. Nothing here. Right, I need to fill the water, so I think I've got to go to the other side because I do have to get in here, but I've got to go up there when it's full of water because that's how I get to that key. Yeah, we're going to just do that. Try that. I think that's what I've got to do. Yeah, it is confusing, this level, because there is a method to it, but I always bloody forget what the method is, believe it or not. It's just because there's so many different ways you can go. Right, so it's up there. Up there is where I need to go. Right, we're on it. If I remember rightly, I have to go in there, and then when I flood, I have to pull a lever which floods this room, and then I get down there where my character's looking now. It comes out there. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm supposed to do. We'll just get on with it, and we'll make the best of it. Oh, bloody you again. Right, so the switch is there. I think that's what floods the the main room. Pretty sure that's what floods the main room. We need to now climb up here because there's a secret. Save it so I don't die again. Do you have a favourite Tomb Raider? I'd probably say this is my favourite, but I do really like the all of the original classic ones, more so than the newer ones. I do not like the newer ones at all. But this is probably my favourite just for nostalgia's sake, but overall I'd probably say Tomb Raider 3 is my favourite, if that makes sense. Oh, pointless. I didn't need to do that. Right, so I've got a key. Now I have to go back this way. Through here. We'll get that key afterwards, though. Yeah, I think Angelina Jolie was a good casting fit, to be fair, to play her. It's a shame we didn't get another film from her, because the newest Tomb Raider, that I forget her name, the girl who played Lara Croft in the newer one. I really didn't rate her performance all in all. Alicia Vikander, is that her name? I didn't think she made a good Lara Croft at all. But I might be in the minority there, to be fair.
No.
No. Yeah, I'm going to sleep by the OG. Yeah. They're the Tomb Raider games for me, man. I don't like any of the newer ones at all. It's a dead end area, isn't it? Do you have a favourite design? You like the remake design is good, but like her arms, look, the medal look like super skinny, and it's I don't know. I mean, I know it's not much different with the original in all that sense, but I don't know. I just give me Polygon Lara any day. I'm happy with that. Right, there's a place to use this key to get that key down there, and I can't remember where. I think it's over there. And then I drop down, and I have to swim. I forgot I needed the golden key, not the bloody rusty key. So I'm pretty sure it's here. And then drop down and swim to the key. Could be wrong. So let's just try. Because I'm missing a key. Not that way. And I'll read them comments in a sec. Sorry, I'm just underwater, so it's a little... Ah, there's the key. Here we go. Now I can get out of this level. Feels like this has been the longest level so far. I mean, I know this one does take a while to finish, but... Hey, let's see. Her legs look better. I mean, I don't know. I just prefer the 90s Lara, although in the third game, they obviously nailed the look right there, because the braid they got working, because she was supposed to have a working, like, moving braid, but they couldn't get it working in this version, hence why it's all tied up in that little bun thing there. And they smoothed out all the textures, like she's not as blocky at the joints, and obviously her chesticles are not pyramids on the subsequent games. It's just the one. No, it's two in it. And no health under that one. Oh, nice one, Mark. How we doing? Hang on, I'll read your comment now. Mate, nice to see you playing through this too. I've been playing the remaster myself. I definitely prefer the 90s. Yeah, it's got to be, right? I mean, I know it's easy just to go, oh, look, there's modern graphics. But no, give me that janky-ass frame rate and old-school graphics any day. Well, how are we doing, Mark? Hope you're well, mate. Didn't expect to see you pop into a live, to be fair. Right, if I remember rightly, I'll pull this out of the way first. Pull the switch, get the secret, and then get out of this level. Holy shit, it nearly killed me. I'm just going to use a small health pack. I don't know if there's any other enemies. I don't want to die. Oh, crap. Now I remember what I've got to do here. My bad. I'm going to move the block through the door to get to the secret. When you update classics to better graphics, it takes... Look, I agree there, 1984. A lot of the charm of the game has gone with the modern graphics on it, for sure. I mean, don't get me wrong, it does look nice, considering they didn't do a massive amount of work. It's mostly, just upscaled with AI, but it's not as bad as it could be, considering it's AI. Oh, shit. Pull it back out. But yeah, the textures look nice. Now they've got these like smoothed edges and all that jazz, but no, give me this every day. She's got an ass on a still and all that. Oh, yeah, Titty, how we doing, mate? You all right? Glad you appreciate some 90s vibes there. I'm not gonna lie, talking about 90s and music and stuff, it makes me want to play Wipeout purely just because of the 90s music in it. Right, let's get out of this godforsaken level. There we go. All the pickups and all the secrets. Ideal. Them 90s pixels are still fresh. Kinda, in a weird kind of way. I still think it looks great. I mean, yeah, if you can get past its frame rate and its rough edges, let's say, I still think it looks good and it holds up, plays well. You know what you're getting with Tomb Raider games, especially the old ones, right? Oh no. Down. Gotta swim down. Chemical Brothers and Orbital. That's it, Mark. You know it. And a bit of Prodigy on 2047, right? 2090. Is it 2097? It is 2097, isn't it? But see, if you're still here, Mark, watching, right? Look at this beauty what arrived yesterday. If you know, you know, right? That is a thing of beauty, that game. Yeah, that's the one. You know it. Wipeout for the win, right? Bear with me a sec. Yeah. It wasn't cheap, but I got it cheaper than what it should be, put it that way. Yep. Seems like you all know. Right, so that block has to stay. Yeah, for sure. That's how it's supposed to look anyway. Clock tower. Yep, clock tower. I always just think of people smoking in pubs and restaurants when I think at night is. To be fair, that too, there is that, but that stopped what, early 2000, what, 2008? Something when they stopped all that. About 2097 OST back in the day, still have it. I used to have it on vinyl. Don't anymore, but I remember having it on vinyl. And the roll cage one as well I had on vinyl. No idea where they disappeared to, but things you don't think much of at the time, innit? Oh god, I remember this bloody bit with the darts. Never get rid of that soundtrack, by the way, Daniel. Keep it forever. Fetch a couple of pull some pure. Nice. Well, they don't really release many soundtracks for games anymore, do they? Well, it's usually like in a deluxe edition. But I mean, I remember you used to buy them in like HMV and shit like that. You can play Wipeout Fusion on PS2 for stuff. Right? Orbital was on the OS2, the OST2. Good stuff. Yeah, I think Orbital was like a. Oh, it's not. No, I'm thinking of someone else. I'm thinking of Cold Storage. Um, but he was like a Psygnosis in-house DJ, if I remember rightly. But yeah, I don't know about Orbital. They don't really do music like that either anymore, do they? Loved Cold Storage. Yeah, it was some funky music on those games. The club culture of PlayStation 1 back in the 90s was insane. I remember going to a club and it was all just full on techno nonsense and PS1s in every little booth and everything. It was great. My favourite things in the world, these stupid doors. Right. I remember this obscure secret. So I think it's here. You got to then run like some weird little S shape. Open a secret. No, I can't remember how you get to it though. Wasn't Sarah Cox radio part of the advertising campaign? I think so. You're probably right there. I don't remember 100%, but it's got some familiarity to it at least. She was well known. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Dan. You might be right. So good job I saved right there, isn't it? Right. Let me just drop a save again, because I remember me always dying on this swinging bloody axe. With a poster with a nosebleed or something. Is that who it was on that poster? I do recall that a poster with a nosebleed. Someone with a nosebleed. Was it her? Yes, did it. Not first time, but close enough. Drop a save right there now. I think so. We don't get anything like that no more, do we? Now then, Paul, how we doing? Hope you're well. A couple of hours in so far. No, it's there, innit? That's the same for me, that Daniel. I love the games, but I suck at them. I got the what's the one on PS4 called Amiga Collection, and I stink at it. Still fun game to play, but yeah, I'm not very good. I'm good. Got my house. So that's the main thing. That's all that matters at the end of the day, innit, Paul? Is as long as you're healthy, that's all that really matters. I've not tried it in VR. I've been told it's actually easier to play it in VR. I don't know how true that statement is, but yeah, apparently it's easier to play Wipeout in VR. Oh, glorious. We've got these clappy door things again. Hang on. I don't know why I'm bothering picking up the shotgun ammo. I very rarely use it. That's true. I'm still awful at it, but ever slightly less awful. Which, well, if anything that makes us better than we truly are, or makes things easier than it should be, right, is probably a win. But yeah, I'm not very good at Wipeout either, mate. I was pretty good at the third one, Wipeout 3. I wasn't much good by. I didn't really rate the like the original Wipeout, the first one. It's a really hard play today because when you hit the, you know, like when you hit the barriers, you just bounce off rather than on 2097 onwards when you're like racing around corners, and instead of like sliding on the barriers, like obviously on the more modern ones, you just graze them and it damages you. But on the original one, if you graze it, it just pings you back into the middle of the track, and that is so bloody annoying to play. Still a good game, like, don't get me wrong, but it's not aged as well as the others have. Just brings back great memories. My sister got me into Tomb Raider, then I got them all. I can't say how many times I've played this, and God knows how many hours into it. Same. True fact though, true statement here. I've completed Tomb Raider 1 many times, right? I know most of this game pretty much like the back of my hand, apart from the odd couple of bits, right? But Tomb Raider 2, 3, 4, 5 on the PS1, I never completed those ones without using cheats. So I think I might just play through some of the Tomb Raider games and do like see if I can actually complete Tomb Raider 2 and 3 without cheating. I feel like that'd make me feel accomplished if I could do that. Right, did I get both of those boulders released there? Yes. I have one favourite racetrack, and that was Anolfa Pass, and I was still loaded up to play. Anolfa Pass is a great track. I love that one. There is another one I really like as well. I can't remember what it's called though. I'd have to put the game on to refresh my memory. But yeah, the Wipeout is good, but it's just a shame mine and yours, by all accounts, our abilities lack. If you know what I mean. Right, hang on. I'm going to drop a save here because there's a secret and you can only get one shot at it. Yeah, you feel great with complete one. Yeah, I remember first time I completed Tomb Raider 1, I was proper buzzing that I managed to do it because I never cheated. 2, 3, 4, and 5 I've never completed without cheating. And I'm going to complete this one, then do 2, then do 3. I just want to try and do it without cheating or looking at a guide. Yes, I got that. I got this first time as well. Because this is a one-shot deal, this is. I didn't think I'd do it. First time charm. Get in. Too many serious folks. The men get stuck in the wall. You can lock the butler in the fridge. Yeah, the butler locking him in the fridge is that's a rite of passage. I think that for anyone back in '90s. I mean, who didn't do that back in day, right? It's a rite of passage to do it. But I never completed 2, and it was always my least favorite because just the sheer amount of human enemies all the time, and their attacks are what they call hit scan. So no matter what you do, you can't avoid their attacks, and that used to always piss me off, if I'm honest. But I'm going to give it another go and see if I can complete it without resorting to cheating. Do it, Paul. They're a good set of games. I'd always recommend people play these. Hang on, not pistols. One time I'm going to use the shotgun. Drop a quick save here, because these guys take an absolute pasting. No, leave you then.
A little late for the prize giving, no? Still, it is the taking part which
Here lies Tehokan, one of the two just rulers of Atlantis, who even after the curse of the continent had tried to keep rule here in these barren other lands. He died without child, and his knowledge has no heritage. Look over us kindly, Tehokan.
Right, folks, this is where I'm going to save the game, and I'm going to call it a day on Tomb Raider. I am going to... Hang on, I'll read that comment. Sorry, I do often think how awesome the game would have turned out to be if they didn't make games easier over time. Games used to be solid and we accept. That's it, Dan. It sucks they don't make games like that no more. I mean, the yellow paint thing in modern games sucks, right? It makes games too easy. Oh, this is where you've got to go. But yeah, I'm gonna leave Tomb Raider here. I'll probably carry on with this tomorrow. Later on, when I come back online for a stream, I'm going to be doing... I'll show you what I'm going to be doing. If I can find it, bear with me. Bear with me. It's all over there. Right, it's in a different place. Bear with me. There we go. Sorry, it's alphabetic in it, so my games are all over the place. So yes, today or tonight I'll be playing this Future Cop LAPD. I don't know how many people know this game, but it is awesome. So that's what I'm going to be streaming tonight. It's going to be a bit of a different stream. You won't see my ugly mush on the screen at the top here, because I'll be doing it in such a way that I'm filming my camera will be pointed at the TV, so you'll just see the TV and hear my voice. I'll still be streaming it that way either way, but yeah, I will catch you all in that if you want to join. If not, I'll be doing some more Tomb Raider tomorrow. Hang on, comments. Thanks for keeping me occupied. Hey, no worries, Dale. Final Eclipse PS2 is due today. Let's hope it's in good. Fingers crossed, Paul. Fingers crossed, okay? Were you playing Tomb Raider on the actual PS1? No. I'm playing. I was playing Tomb Raider on the remaster on the PS5, but I'm just playing it in original graphics mode. Classic 2007. Yes, I don't have the technology at hand to do, emulation and all that nonsense. I don't want to do emulation. I want to play the proper games on proper hardware, which I will be doing tonight. Cheers for the stream. Perfect background stuff while I was working. Might get to see your reflection in the TV. Shirtless, I'll do it in my pants, Dan, just for you, yeah? But no, you won't see a reflection. I promise you. I'll make sure there's no reflection, okay? I've got hair in my bloody mouth, as you do. So yeah, I'll be playing Future Cop tonight. Great stream, mate. Thank you, Paul. So if you want to join me and watch me play Future Cop, I'll see you later. If not, maybe tomorrow on some more Tomb Raider. But for now, that is me. I've got some adult stuff I need to get on with, so I will catch you later. Cheers for joining. Thank you. See ya. Is that a joystick in? Oh,